Welcome to Budget Beauty, where I help you look flawless for less. Welcome back, and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen, and this is Budget Beauty. We do everything beauty on a budget, and that includes new makeup releases. Today, I am so excited to share with you the newest release from one of my all-time favorite indie brands, Nomad Cosmetics. Now, this is not a normal release for Nomad. This is a whole different lineup of products, including skincare, as well as a mini travel size eyeshadow palette, which is new to the Nomad Cosmetics brand. They typically release larger palettes. All of their palettes are travel-based, destination themed, which is one thing I love about Nomad. So it makes perfect sense that they would come out with the Nomad Air collection. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. This little travel bag right here contains 4 brand new Nomad Cosmetics products. So if you're excited to hear all about the Nomad Air line, we're going to do a full tutorial with the eyeshadow palette. Give it a big, huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on because I upload lots and lots of new videos every single week. Don't forget to check out the description box down below where I will link the Nomad Air. It does launch on October 17th. I will put all of the launch details as well as discount codes, everything down below for you. I do have a discount for Nomad. I will also link all of my favorite beauty subscription boxes, all of the other makeup that I'm wearing in today's video. If you would like to recreate this look, my favorite beauty brand discount codes, and come follow me over on TikTok for a little bit more beauty on a budget. So let's talk all about the brand new Nomad Air collection. So this is the full collection that's been released from Nomad Cosmetics called Nomad Air. This bag is adorable for travel. All of the details are just incredible. There's little plain pulls for the zippers, and then when you open up the bag, this is what it looks like inside. So the bag is perfect for travel, for cosmetics, for skincare, really for anything that you want to keep secure during travel. And I do love that it has handles as well. And as you can see, we have 4 products in the Nomad Air collection. So inside the bag, there's a little card that says this is your Nomad passenger ticket and baggage check. And then on the back, it does talk about the 4 products in the collection. So we actually have some skincare. Now this is new to Nomad Cosmetics. They've never released skincare. I have tried one of the products and it is fantastic, and we're going to try the other 2 today. But we have a face cream, a face mist, a lip salve, and then we have a travel eyeshadow palette, all in this adorable bag. So on this side of the bag are the skincare products, starting with the face cream. Now this is the product that I've already tried and really enjoyed. Here's what the packaging looks like. It's always really well done with Nomad, just sticking with the blue colors and the travel theme. And I love the packaging for the face cream. It's in this cute tin packaging. And here is what your face cream looks like. So it's a really emollient face cream that sits well under makeup. It's actually the face cream that I have on under my foundation today. It has a skincare type of smell, but there's no fragrancy smell to this. So if you're sensitive to fragrance, this will be perfect for you. It's very hydrating, it's very emollient, and like I said, it sits beautifully under makeup, and you get a lot of product in here. So far, I'm really enjoying this. I plan on using this as my daytime moisturizer because it does sit so beautifully under my makeup. And then on the back of the card, it tells you a little bit about the face cream, and it says weightless hydration cream that blends replenishing shea butter and jojoba oil with moisture locking sodium hydrolate and dimethicone to hydrate and nourish the skin. Extra large 100 milliliter size. Like I said, this is a very good size of face cream. I will, of course, list all the individual products in the description box with prices. And don't forget, there is a discount for you to use on the full line as well. You can purchase each of the products individually, or you can purchase them in bundle form, including the travel bag. So that'll all be down in the description box for you. We have a lip salve. Now we're going to use this today to try this out. I haven't even tested this product out. I just wanted to give you my first impression of the face cream. This also comes in that super cute tin packaging, which I love. By the way, everything does have a safety seal. Here's what the lip salve looks like. Reminds me a lot of a Laneige salve. It has kind of a florally smell, but a very light florally smell. that feels really nice, very hydrating, not sticky at all. I'm not tasting any of that floral that you smell in the actual salve. This feels really nice on the lips. This is a multi-purpose healing balm that blends conditioning rosehip. That's what you're smelling, is that little bit of the rosehip oil, cottonseed and jojoba seed oil with soothing sea berry fruit and camellia flower extracts to smooth and protect. This is a 25-gram container. Again, this is a big container for a lip salve. I really like this. It feels great on the lip. I'm going to leave it on throughout the video, and at the end I'll let you know how it's feeling on my lips, but so far I really like it. And the other skincare product is a face mist. We are going to use this after we do our eyeshadow look. I'm going to use this to rehydrate my skin and set my makeup. Also, we have that fun tin packaging, which I love, and then we have a spray top. Refreshing mist that blends antioxidant-rich rosemary water and moisture-attracting sodium PCA to refresh and revitalize. This is a face mist that you would use anytime during the day to add some revitalization, to add some moisture, some hydration, some dewiness to the skin. I do want to use this too to set my face. I want to see how it feels applied over makeup, because typically that's what you would be doing, is throughout the day applying the face mist over your face that already has makeup. So we're going to try this out at the end. And then moving over to the other side of the bag is the eyeshadow palette. So this is the Nomad Air Travel Palette. Brand new to Nomad. We have never seen this small of a palette from Nomad, and this size is perfection for travel. I actually am going on a trip here shortly. I'm going to bring this with me, and we have a neutral color story. So again, this is the Nomad Travel Palette. Travel eyeshadow palette with 6 rich shades curated to create versatile looks from subtle to bold. 3 mattes and 3 shimmers. Slim, portable packaging with mirror, perfect for travel. This is the quintessential travel palette. It has a neutral color story. It has 3 beautiful mattes that go from light to mid-tone to deep. It has 3 shimmers, including the center shimmer, which is perfect for a brow bone highlighter, inner corner highlight. My goal today is to use all 6 shadows and try this out. I love that there is a mirror in the palette as well. This is amazing. It's so nice to see a small 6-pan palette from Nomad. And if this is the typical Nomad quality, we are in for a treat. Now, it did swatch beautifully. The mattes, the shimmers, everything is exactly what I expected swatch-wise from Nomad, but the true test is putting this on the eye. So let me go ahead and zoom you in, and let's test out the Nomad Travel Palette. So the first thing I'm going to do, as always, is apply my MAC Paint Pot and Painterly. This is my eyeshadow base. Like I said, I want to use all of the shadows. I really want to test this palette out. So we're going to start with the first shade, which is the lightest matte in the palette, called Let's Take Off. Now I'm going to pick that up on a big fluffy brush. I do see a little bit of kick up in the pan, so definitely tap off your brush. And I'm going to use that as my transition. So I'm going to apply that in my crease and above my crease. I do have hooded eyes, so I do like to go a little bit above my crease. Look how pretty that is. That was one tap in. Typically, kick up in the pan means pigmentation, and we definitely have pigmentation with this shadow. This is beautiful. This is a really nice transition shade, and it's applying beautifully. Going in again with a fluffy brush to the middle shade, the mid-tone matte, called Up, Up, and Away. I'm going to pick that up, again, a little bit of kick up in the pan, and I'm going to focus that right in the crease, not going above the crease, because I still want to see that other shade kind of pop up above. So I'm just going to focus this in the crease. Now this is a beautiful shade. Look at how nice that looks. Again, one tap in and we're getting amazing payoff, which is typical of Nomad mattes, and it's blending out and layering beautifully. And again, I'm just focusing this one on the crease itself. For deepening up my outer corner, I always like to add a little bit of depth to the outer corner. We're picking up the deep matte shade called Fly the Skies, and I'm going to pick that up on a flat, denser brush, kind of a cross between a dense brush and a fluffy brush, and I'm going to apply that on the outer corner. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at how deep and rich and pigmented that is. Again, that's one tap in. Let me pick up a little bit more just to add some depth. I'm getting quite a bit of payoff from just the one tap into the palette, but this is where I really want to add some depth to the look. So I'm going to layer up this shade Fly the Skies. It's layering really nicely over the other two mattes, and it's very pigmented, very opaque, giving me all the depth that I wanted. This is beautiful. I'm going to use that same fluffy brush that we used for the crease shades and just give this a quick blend. So you can see that all three mattes layered beautifully. I still have that darkness and that richness from that shade Fly the Skies in the outer corner. So far, I'm loving this. Let me go ahead and apply my NYX glitter glue and we'll try out these shimmers. As always, I want to try the shimmers with the finger and I want to try them with the brush to let you know if you can apply these shimmers with both methods. So the deepest shimmer in the palette is called See the World. This swatched so beautifully. Look at that chocolatey brown. I'm going to apply that to the outer 3/4 of my lid, stopping where I applied my deep dark matte. Ooh, this is so pretty. You can see that shift. It has a brown tone with a little bit of a gray leaning base. So it actually pairs beautifully with the darkest matte in the palette. It's applying really nicely. I'm getting a lot of opacity and that pretty sparkle. Now this isn't one of those wet foiled mattes. This is a little bit more of a typical kind of sparkly matte, which I really like. It kind of adds a smoky look. It adds a little bit of smoke, a little bit of sultriness, a little bit of sexiness to the eye look. And then I'm going to pick up the shimmer Find Your Wings with a flat pencil brush. So picking that up, I'm going to apply that to the inner portion of my lid right next to our other shimmer. Oh, that is so pretty. Wow, that's a beigey shimmer. I don't really know how else to describe it other than a beautiful beige shimmer. I'm just pulling that over and blending that in with that first shimmer shade. This one is definitely a little bit more sparkly, a little bit more foiled looking, which I really appreciate. Like I always say, in a neutral palette, I need texture. I need different types of shimmers to make the neutral palette interesting, and Nomad has nailed it. We have a little bit more of a sparkly shimmer, and then this one is a little bit more of a foiled shimmer. That's so pretty. This is just a beautiful neutral smoky look. And then with the last shade in the palette, meaning we've tried them all, we're going to pick up Follow the Sun, which is the lightest shimmer shade, and I want to use this as my inner corner highlight. Oh yeah. Oh, that is so pretty. It's a champagne shimmer. Now you definitely could use this on the lid as well. I mean, you could do whatever you want with your makeup. I think this would be a really pretty all over the lid shade if you wanted just a little bit lighter lid. But it is a really nice inner corner highlight. It's not too in your face. Again, it's one of those sparkly shimmers rather than those foiled shimmers, but it's absolutely stunning. And then using my pencil brush back into the shade Fly the Skies, that deep dark matte in the palette, I'm going to buff that on my lower lash line. And that ties in the outer corner just to add a little bit more depth. And then on my lower lash line, I'm also going to pick up that shimmer shade See the World, which was the first shade that we applied all over on the 3/4 of our lid, and buff that as well. Those two together are so pretty. And then back into our inner corner highlight, Follow the Sun. And I'm going to, again, just tap that and pull it under my lower lash line a little bit. This would also be a beautiful, beautiful brow bone highlight. So here is the completed eye look. Let me go ahead and do liner, mascara. I might do some lashes, pop a color in my waterline, and I'll be back to share with you my thoughts on the brand new Nomad Cosmetics Nomad Air collection. So here's the completed look using the Nomad Air collection. Now, as promised, we want to try out the face mist. What I'm looking for in this is a mist that isn't aggressive. I want a mist that's going to give me a nice, fine mist on the face that's going to add that hydration and give me some refreshment. feels really good on the skin. It's definitely not as fine of a mist as I would have wanted. It's not super aggressive. I would say it kind of falls in the middle. You are going to get a good amount of mist, which is important in a face mist versus a setting spray. A setting spray should have a little bit finer mist. This is kind of right in the middle. Like I said, it's not too aggressive. It feels comfortable on the skin. I can feel instantly the hydration. Actually, my skin feels really nice even as it dries down. I feel like it's giving me a little bit of that glow as well. I really like this. So far, so good with the face mist. So let me give you my thoughts on the Nomad Air collection. First of all, the bag. The bag is really, really nice quality. I love the detail of even adding the planes as the zipper pulls. Again, perfect for travel with the mesh compartments that zip up. You have these little straps right here that you could put brushes in. You could use this as your travel makeup bag. I love that there's handles. I think this is really, really nice quality. As I mentioned, I really enjoy the face cream. It's emollient, it's hydrating, it's sitting really nicely on my skin. It's so nice to see Nomad come out with some skincare. I hope that they continue to bring out more skincare because the face cream is really nice. You're getting over 3 ounces of face cream, which is a lot. This will last you a very long time. And then the Lip Salve. So I still have that on my lips. I have not applied any other lip product. It still is creamy. It is not sticky. It has added all the hydration I would ever need to my lips. If you are someone who doesn't love lipstick, this would be perfect. This would also be really nice to apply at night before you go to bed or just throughout the day to add in some hydration. I really like this. I love the packaging of this. 10 out of 10. The face mist, I also really like this. This has dried down completely on my face, but I still feel hydration, not stickiness. I really enjoy this. The mister, like I said, I wish it was a little bit finer mister, but still it applies enough product with just a couple of sprays and it feels really nice on the skin. Definitely something you could keep in your travel bag to just add some to refresh your skin and your makeup throughout the day. And then the eyeshadow palette. I love this little travel palette. It performed as beautifully as all Nomad Cosmetics palettes do. Definitely pigmented, easy to blend, layerable, opaque. The shimmers are pretty. I love that these shimmers are different textures. That's what makes this palette interesting. I hope Nomad continues to put out these fun 9-pan palettes. They're affordable and again, they're perfect for travel. Or if you don't have a lot of space to store makeup, the smaller the palette is, that means more eyeshadow palettes that you can store in your collection. I love, love, love this palette. It's going to be my go-to neutral travel palette. Again, I will link the Nomad Air collection down below. I'll list out each item individually and then I'll tell you about any bundles or packages that Nomad has and of course give you that discount code as well so you can save a little bit of money on this collection. Again, this does launch on October 17th. All the details are down in the description box along with my favorite beauty boxes, all of the other makeup that I'm wearing today. And don't forget to come follow me over on TikTok for a little bit more beauty on a budget. Love this collection. Love how different this is for Nomad Cosmetics. And I can't wait to see what they do in the future.